My BFI player choice this week is a stone-cold horror classic, a 70s shocker that was long denied a certificate by the BBFC after Chief Censor James Furman called it an exercise in the pornography of terror, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Advertised with the tagline, "It happened," and opening with a somber narration suggesting that what you're about to see is all true, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is in fact a work of fiction, loosely inspired by the crimes of Ed Gein. A grave robber and murderer who fashioned clothes and trophies from skin and bone, Gein, aka the Wisconsin Ghoul, had previously been the inspiration for Robert Bloch's novel Psycho, and would go on to provide the basis for an array of characters in films as diverse as the 1974 slasher Deranged and the 90s Oscar winner Silence of the Lambs. When I interviewed Texas Chainsaw Massacre director Tobe Hooper around the turn of the century, he told me that for him, and also for writer Kim Henkel, the various members of their movie's cannibal family each represented a different facet of Gein's personality. At the center of that family is Leatherface, a monolithic figure played by Gunnar Hansen, conjuring a spectre who would become as iconic as Norman Bates, Freddy Krueger, or Jason Voorhees. In real life, Hansen was a sweetheart, a gentle giant, but on screen, he is the very embodiment of pure fear. Despite its blood-splattered reputation, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is in fact surprisingly gore-free, with a finger-pricking scene being one of the few moments of on-screen blood spilling. Indeed, as film academic Julian Petley once observed, if you see Texas Chainsaw a second time, you can be forgiven for thinking that it's been cut because most of the things you thought you saw the first time were actually in your head. Summing up the film's stunning power, horror maestro John Carpenter told me that Texas Chainsaw rode the knife edge of terror like no other movie. It pacified my soul, he told me, adding that he went home and slept like a baby. Sweet dreams.